Welcome. Tonight, imagine yourself gliding through a quiet city that mostly runs itself, where the streets hum softly and the buildings breathe in long, even rhythms. The traffic flows like a calm river, guided by unseen hands. Your role is simple. You move, you pause, you rest. If you enjoy drifting through gentle science like this, you can like this video, subscribe for more, and use the playlist link in the description to keep learning while you fall asleep. How sleepy are you on a scale of 1 to 10? Imagine yourself in the tender light of a late afternoon where the sun is warm but not harsh, filtered through pale canopies that adjust themselves like large, thoughtful leaves. Overhead, tiny sensors sip information about air, light, and sound, coordinating with the pavement and the facades so that the city keeps a steady, drowsy pulse. The air carries a quiet hint of watered stone and fresh wood. Electric shuttles whisper by, their wheels cushioned, their routes negotiated far in advance, so no one brakes hard and no horn breaks the spell. In this scene, your shoulders lower without effort. Your eyes blink solely. Alone. The city is doing the watching, so you do not have to. Autonomous systems remove the little frictions that used to keep you alert when you did not wish to be. Streets organize themselves so that each corner is measured and calm. Crossings brighten gently when you approach. A shuttle slows without drama, with time to spare. The building across from you changes its window tint to soften glare, and the bench beneath the slender tree warms by a degree or two, just enough to be welcoming. Every surface you touch feels intentional and kind. Because you're no longer navigating confusion, your mind loosens like a knot untying itself. A nap slips into possibility, not as a guilty luxury, but as an ordinary note in the city's score. You stroll or you are carried. In a small pod, you recline slightly, the fabric supportive, the temperature steady, the scent neutral, like paper and linen. The windows turn from clear to dusky, so the world becomes a watercolor, edges softened. A slow, consistent vibration runs through the seat, a hint of motion that seems to rock you. The guidance network reads the street like a braille page, anticipating bumps and smoothing them. Sleepiness gathers not from boredom, but from safety. Your eyes close for a moment, and when they open, the pod has crossed a plaza lined with short hedges and quiet fountains, arranged for meandering rather than hurry. In autonomous cities, the rhythms of work and rest are spread more evenly. Flexible tasks flow around you, and the urgency of being everywhere all at once eases. When routines are orchestrated by systems that adapt, midday becomes a softer valley between two gentle hills. The lights inside offices and homes follow slow arcs aligned with your physiology. In the late morning, colors are crisp and cool. In the early afternoon, they grow warmer, encouraging you to pause. You find a hush in the library atrium, where the ceiling diffuses daylight through pale membranes, and the floor, cushioned with natural fibers, dampens footsteps into whispers. The gentle rhythm continues. Imagine yourself stepping into a public rest alcove the size of a closet, slid quietly into the side of a transit station. It is not a secret or forbidden or extravagant. It is provided because the city knows that biological systems benefit from short rest, and a well-timed nap improves learning, mood, and memory, much like tuning an instrument. Inside the alcove, the sound reduces to a gentle hush, like distant rainfall. The seat angles your body just enough to support your head. A soft light lowers as your breathing steadies. The city does not ask you to push through your fatigue. It sets out a place for you to set it down. A network of gentle soundscapes helps. Street edges emit low, even tones that mask harsh noises. Parks are placed to disrupt echoes. Autonomous bicycles glide with a soft whir, and delivery robots roll over textured paths designed to keep their wheels quiet. When the city speaks, it does so in calm pulses. A slow change in color along a railing, a tidy icon glowing on a path. Even emergency responses are choreographed to avoid alarm, rerouting flows like water around a stone rather than shoving through. Your nervous system stops bracing and you feel your breath make longer arcs. What time is it for you at this exact moment? Midway through the day, the energy grid leans into sunshine. Buildings harvest light and gently store it, instead of forcing their stored energy into the evening rush. Some neighborhoods use a part of that midday bloom to support rest spaces and shaded corridors. You wander into a greenhouse walkway where leafy plants filter air, and the temperature holds at that slightly cool level where a blanket would feel perfect. Panels overhead shift angle slowly, imitating small clouds. The city's climate control extends outdoor seasons, creating more weeks each year when a nap outside is comfortable, a quiet courtesy extended to anyone who needs it. Titilome's autonomous orchestration translates your habits into kind gestures. Imagine your living space as an attentive friend. Your wearable notes, your slower heart rate, and that heavy blink pattern. And the home responds with trivial grace. Shutting the blind a fraction more, asking the stove to rest, delaying non-urgent messages, nudging the sofa into a cradle shape. The ventilation exhales evenly, not too warm, not too cool. The home's attention gives you permission to put your attention down, and you feel how soft the fabric is beneath your fingertips, the slight give of the cushion, the faint scent of clean cotton. The gentle rhythm continues. On transit, rest becomes an expected part of the ride. Autonomous buses move like floating rooms rather than boxes on wheels. Seats face small gardens of moss and low ferns set within partitions, which add a natural, steady green to your field of view. There are no harsh announcements, only a gentle light that fades in a few minutes before your stop, time to your booking. You have selected a setting called Quiet Glide, so conversations are limited to murmurs, and the cabin keeps a hush. As the bus follows a curve traced months in advance, your body senses the predictability and your eyelids drift. The city watches the road. You let go. In workplaces, schedules shift away from pressure waves. Projects are paced to match bodies, not just clocks. Nap lounges are placed near windows where the view is long and uncluttered, because distance calms the eye. A 20-minute rest is not an exception, but a built-in function, as normal as refilling water or stretching your legs. Gentle science sits beneath it all. A short nap can refresh attention without plunging you into deep sleep, and a calm environment reduces the little spikes in adrenaline that once added up to fatigue. The future city applies these insights like a gardener, pruning and shaping without force. Even the sidewalks begin to care for your rest. Materials are chosen for their sound absorption and their softness underfoot, easing the micro strains that accumulate. Trees are planted not just for shade, but in arrangements that quiet crosswinds. Lighting at night is warm and low, directed downward to protect the dark. Autonomous traffic circulates with predictable patterns that give neighborhoods long stretches of calm. When you walk home after dusk, the path is steady, the lamps are amber, and your home listens for your approach, turning on only what you need. You realize how rarely you have had to startle or brace today, and this realization weighs your eyelashes kindly. Imagine yourself on a rooftop garden, the city spread below like a sleeping map. The roof adjusts its louvers to block the last strong rays, and a faint mist cools the air. The chair reclines by a few centimeters, and your book settles into your lap. You breathe in the herbal scent of the planters around you. The past, with its engines and alarms and sudden sirens, feels far away, not erased but softened, like an old painting. In its place is a mesh of quiet choices, little decisions you never had to make. You feel safe pausing because the systems keep moving for you. The gentle rhythm continues. When you nap in a city like this, you are not escaping it. You are participating in its design. The city's autonomy does not replace your agency. It returns it to you in small, usable pieces. It makes room for your nature to carry out its cycles of alertness and rest. It learns not to judge, but to clear a space, like a thoughtful friend straightening the quilt. In this place, a nap is not an interruption. It is a bridge, a small passage that lets you arrive on the other side steadier, kinder to yourself, and ready to attend again. As you settle now, let the idea of that city rest lightly in your mind. Imagine the quiet vehicles, the breathing buildings, the benches that remember warmth, the streets tuned to softness. Imagine yourself drifting within them, safe and unhurried. You can return to the present at your own pace, carrying only the calm. If this gentle journey helped you relax, you can subscribe and leave a like so we can keep releasing videos this often. May your night be peaceful, your breathing even, and your rest easy. The gentle rhythm continues.